In this lesson, we will see how you can restrict the available fields in a view layer in ArcGIS Online using the ArcGIS API for Python. Open up the limit viewfields.py script from the views folder. We can use the ViewManager getDefinitions method to return a list of view layer depth parameter objects, where each view layer depth parameter represents a layer or a table in the view layer. With the view layer depth parameter object, we can iterate over each field in the layer or table and set that field to be visible or not. I'm going to head over to ArcGIS Online. I'm going to click into the Content tab, and I'm going to use the Park Trails Layer Depth View 1 and click in. On the home page over on the right hand side, I'm going to copy the item ID. I'm going to use that in the Python script. First, I'm going to head to the Data tab, and over on the left, I'll click Fields. And for each feature layer and table in the Park Trails Layer Depth View 1, I'm going to turn off invisibility for the editor tracking fields creation date, creator, edit date, and editor. I do not need these to be shown in the view. I'll head back to the Python script. We first access ArcGIS Online using our GIS class and supplying the home string. We'll assign our GIS object to a variable called AGOL. We then use our GIS object, Content Manager get method, and supply in our view item ID, which I'll paste in now as we copied from ArcGIS Online. The get method will return an item object that will assign to a variable called view item. I've created a list of field names to hide. That is our creation date, creator, edit date, and editor, and assign that list to a variable called hide fields. I'm then going to get a list of view layer parameters, and I do that using the item object ViewManager getDefinitions method and supplying in the view item as the item object. We'll assign the list of view layer parameters returned to a variable called defparams. The defparam list will contain one view layer parameters object per layer in the view and table. So for each view layer parameters object in the defparams list, I want to set the field visibility. So for each field in the view layer parameters object dot fields property, if the field name is in our hide fields list, then set the field visible property to equal false. Else set the field visible property to equal true. Once we've set the visible property for our fields in each of our layers and tables, we're going to update the view. We call the view item ViewManager, and the update method supplying in the defparams list as the layer's def parameter. We'll assign the calling of the update method to variable status and print status to screen. I'm going to run the script. The script is complete. We can see the list returned from the update method from the ViewManager. Success true was returned for each of the feature layers and tables in the view layer. Now head over to ArcGIS Online and refresh the page. And we can see that the editor tracking fields are no longer available for our trail viewpoints or any feature layer and table in our view layer. If I head into settings, go to update view, I'll click next. I'll click into trail viewpoints, and if I look at the fields, only 7 of 11 are available. The object ID must always be available and a global ID if it is in use. If I click select fields, you can see that the creation date, creator, edit date, and editor have been switched off. Make sure to continue on to the next video in this series, and also make sure to subscribe. Take care.